Hi, this is your girl T with Rockafellas Barber Shop, located at 1733 Babcock in San Antonio, Texas. Whether you're looking for a haircut, a shave, braids, dreads, weaves, color, we do it all here at Rockafellas. You can hit me up at 210-884-9046. That's for call or text. And on Facebook and Instagram at Takesha Williams. That's TAKESHIA Williams. And you're listening to us now on I Am Refocused Podcast on iHeartradio.
You are listening to Refocused Magazine Podcast with your host, Shamaya Reed. This podcast is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. Now let's tune in to today's podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to I Am Refocused Podcast. Today we have a special guest, the co-founder of Icon Talks, John Hartsfield. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us, how did you get started with this organization?
Yes, well, there's 4 partners. I have my co-founder, Jonathan Burns. He's an entertainment attorney out of D.C. Dr. Rudyard Hilliard and Michael Burns out of New York. And we all, well, them 3, they grew up here. I grew up in El Paso, but I'm a transplant, and I've been here since 2005, so San Antonio's home. But this is the city that has molded and shaped us, and so we wanted to do something to give back to the community, and so we created Icon to I Can, and what we do is we create mentorship and empowerment programs for underserved youth and underserved communities to help them cope with the social, physical, and economic barriers that they face in their life. And some of our initiatives are our mentorship program with MLK Academy, where every Monday we bring in, we call them everyday icons, people like yourself, to talk about your current profession, obstacles you may have overcome in your life, and the opportunities that are readily available to them at a young age. And as well as that, we have every third Sunday in conjunction with Travis Park Church, we have our monthly haircuts for the homeless, where we cut over 100 plus homeless, provide them a hot meal and medical attention.
And that's every Sunday?
Every third Sunday of each month.
Every third Sunday, got you.
Every third Sunday of each month. We just finished our annual Thanksgiving meal, where the week before Thanksgiving, we provide over 500 meals for families that don't have an opportunity to eat a hot Thanksgiving meal. And Icon Talks is really one of our initiatives as well. It's the funding arm for our nonprofit so that we can continue to provide these initiatives for the underserved community. And it's truly a celebrity speaker series to where we live in a social media reality TV world, right? And so everybody's on the social media handles and affiliates, and we just give celebrity a platform to talk about obstacles they had to overcome in their life to reach the success they're able to attain. And it's truly going to be an incredible night of empowerment and inspiration, so we're excited.
And some of the celebrities that you guys have given the opportunity to have the platform to speak to people, do they engage with young people and older people, adults?
Yes, so outside of San Antonio, we've toured across the country. We've done Icon Talks in Houston, New York, D.C. And so every city or state that we go to, we team up with a nonprofit that shares our mission to serve and give back. And we allow the underserved youth of that community to come to the event, be able to reach out and touch the celebrity and really get like a VIP access that they wouldn't normally be able to have. And so that's really our formula. So every city and state we go to, we do get involved with the community and allow underserved youth, underserved kids to come to the events and be able to reach out and touch that celebrity.
So do you have any stories from any youth that have participated in your programs, any success stories or how it has benefited some of these youth? Have you had any feedback from them?
Yeah, no, Absolutely. Our mentees at MLK, they were at our inaugural event with Shaka Khan.
Okay.
And, Principal Pinnick, she was even telling us the other day that, outside of our mentorship program, but being able to have that access to be able to meet a legend such as Shaka Khan has truly inspired them to go back into the classroom and pay more attention to their teachers and really get more engaged. She's hearing kids, want to be doctors, lawyers, some of the things that she had never heard before. And so, that's truly what we're trying to do, is just create a platform to keep inspiring and empowering these young youth, because they truly are our future.
And do you kind of measure their success, or at least keep an eye on them, so to speak?
Yeah, no, definitely. We keep track of all the analytics and how they're doing scholastically. And each event, they do an essay contest around the event, because we're not able to bring the whole school. So we do have an essay contest, and we read the essays, and we select the best ones to be able to come to the event and be a part of this VIP experience.
And do they, once they get to the event, do they get to talk to the guests that are going to be speaking at the event for a brief moment, or is it more just kind of just enjoy the atmosphere? So
there will be an opportunity for them to meet the guest. This here locally, December 7th is going to be T.I. Harris. So they're going to be able to have a few moments with him, be able to take a photo with him, and just interact with him for a good period of time before the event starts.
And what's some of the events, as far as name some cities and states you guys have been able to take your organization to? And tell us about how do you guys network and make those things happen? Yeah, so we've been able to do Icon Talks, Brooklyn, New York, with Fabulous. We've been able to do Icon Talks DC with Omari Hardwick. We've honored Congressman John Lewis, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, Senator Dodd with the Motion Picture Association of America. We've done Shaka Khan here. We've honored Jay Prince Sr., and then my family, who's really been instrumental with Hurricane Harvey relief and Relief Gang, Trade the Truth in Houston, as well as the mayor of the city of Houston, Sylvester Turner. So what we try and do, we try and honor celebrity, but then also pillars in the community. So here, in conjunction with honoring T.I., we are honoring partner with Spurs Sports and Entertainment, Miss Cassandra Carr, as well as our new elected mayor, Mr. Ron Nirenberg. So we try and honor philanthropists, business owners, pillars in the community, every city and state that we go to. So you're not just trying to educate these young people, but you're trying to give them almost like a blueprint of success with these celebrities that come in. Yes, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, no matter your demographic or where you're from, or where you sit on the social economic platform that we live in this world, we all have a story and have faced adversity, obstacles, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer. I mean, everybody goes through obstacles in everyday life. And so we try and not only highlight celebrity, but also pillars within the community to just show that they've had to overcome obstacles, overcome adverse situations, but it's not when adversity hits, it's about how do you deal with it when it does hit and how you're able to overcome that to achieve great things and give back to your community, and that's what we're about. Say we have some young people listening to this podcast on iHeartradio. What's some advice will you tell them, especially those who are hungry to take ownership on that leadership role? What's some of the key ingredients that they should have and possess? Yeah, one thing you have to do is believe in yourself.
it starts and ends with you. If you put God first and you believe in yourself, if you believe, you can achieve. And if you never quit, you can never fail. Right?
That's right.
And so believing in oneself, putting God's first, and then having a plan and undeniable work ethic, you can achieve anything in life that you put your mind to.
Who inspired you? Who inspired John Hartsfield?
I mean, there's been so many mentors in my life, but
any particular story, maybe?
I mean, there's just so many. But I would say my mom, my great grandfather. I have a very dear uncle who was a prominent attorney, and one thing that truly inspired me is his story. He was the youngest of 8 kids, and he's become, all my grandmas, 4 boys, 4 girls, they've all been successful, but he's been the most successful. And a story that he always tells me is, growing up, he never had anything new. It was always hand-me-downs. It was new to him, but it was always hand-me-down from his 3 older brothers. And so it lit a fire inside of him that he wanted to achieve, and he wanted to be able to buy himself the nice things in life and achieve the finer things in life, which he's been able to do. But he's always believed in me, and that's one thing that outside of believing in yourself, you hear the stories about the Diddy's and the Russell Simmons and the Jay-Z's, right? Those are the stories that they tell, but they don't tell the story about the person who opened the door for them. Everybody, no matter how successful you've become, there was somebody to pave the way and somebody to open that door to get you through that door, and what you did with it once you received that platform is up to you. But at the end of the day, everybody has had somebody that came before them that paved the way and opened the door for them to go down the path they were able to go.
That's good right there. Now, someone who's experienced a lot of failure in life and they just feel like, that sounds great, but I'm just stuck right now. What's some words of wisdom will you express to that person?
Yeah, like I said, back to my point, you can never lose faith in God. Because I always say the people that have a great idea and they don't achieve it, they just gave up. Because truly, if you continue to have faith in God and believe in yourself and put in the work, and you never quit, you never fail. But a lot of times when people don't achieve that immediate success, they say, this is not going to work for me, and they stop, right? But there's going to be multiple obstacles, multiple setbacks. I mean, even with Icon Talks, even before we were able to get Shaka, we had to go through so many, so many. Everybody didn't want to lend their celebrity to an unproven brand. We hadn't proven ourselves. That was our first event or anything like that. So we didn't get any no's, but we didn't get any yeses either. Right. And so I remember, I'm an entrepreneur and a businessman, and my partner is a entertainment attorney. 4 months into it, he was like, is this ever going to happen for us? Is this ever going to happen? Are we ever going to get that yes? Is it ever going to get off the ground? And I remember I told him, I said, it doesn't matter if we go through 1,000 no's. All we need is that one yes, and it's going to send us on to the trajectory to have success and truly have an impact. And we went through many phone calls, many sleepless nights, a lot of work. We never stopped believing in ourselves and one another. We never stopped putting in the work and believing in God first. And it led us to our call with Shaka, and she said, I believe in what you young men are trying to do. And we started out with a true icon and a true legend of Shaka Khan, and it's truly sent us on the pathway to be able to reach the success we've been able to attain thus far.
How did that moment feel when you got that yes? How did that feel?
like we won the world championship. Because I knew that all it took, back to my point, somebody to open that door. All it took was that somebody to believe in us, and I knew that we were going to do the work. Yeah. And it's what we've been able to create with everybody's help, because it's not been us alone. We have an impeccable team. The more hands working together for a common goal, the better. And we've truly created a platform of inspiration and empowerment to be able to serve. Because to whom much is given, much is required, and that's what we live by.
That's right.
And with the success that you're experiencing, do you ever feel like, man, what's going to be the next chapter? Like, what's your vision for you guys collectively as a group? What's your vision where you want to take Icon Talks?
Yeah, well, truly, through our prayers, we always ask for even bigger platforms so that we can serve the masses. We want to take this internationally, just not here in the States, because we truly have a passion for serving and a passion for giving back. So just this year is going to be our first annual with my good friend Timothy Cabaret. He's from Senegal. He was telling me about the kids, playing sports and things of this nature, and they don't even have any shoes to play. So we started an initiative. It's called the Dreamers Marathon. So what we do is the Dreamer Sneakers Marathon, and what we do every August 15th through September 15th, we try and raise 1,000 shoes for the underserved kids of Senegal. And so we were able to reach our goal this year, and he's actually over there in Africa right now, delivering the shoes to the kids.
Awesome.
So we just truly want to expand upon the platform that God has blessed us with to be able to serve the masses.
And this event that's coming up really, really soon, name some of the people that's going to be coming through San Antonio at the Tobin Center.
Yeah, so we have Tip T.I. Harris. He's coming to receive the Icon Award. There's going to be a few Spurs in the house that night. We are honoring a partner with Spurs Sports and Entertainment, a philanthropist and businesswoman, Miss Cassandra Carr, as well as our new elected mayor, Mr. Ron Nirenberg. And there's going to be some other surprises. I don't want to give it all away, but there's going to be some more surprises, people that are going to pop up that night. But it's truly going to be an incredible night of inspiration and empowerment, and we're excited to share it all with the city of San Antonio. You can still buy tickets. There's still some tickets available. www.tobincenter.org or www.icontalks.com. And they're selling. It's going to be a sellout, so they're selling fast. And get your tickets today.
Can you tell us about the conversation, a part of this event? A lot of people have been asking me, what is the conversation about? Can you tell the people?
And that's truly what makes Icon Talks unique. We've all been to a concert, been to a comedy show, been entertained. But the beautiful thing about Icon Talks is there's going to be a conversation element, and you're going to get a performance. So, we've all been to a concert, so he is going to close out the night with that. But there's going to be a 20 to 25 minute in-depth conversation where he's going to talk about obstacles he had to overcome growing up in the hood, some of the things that he's faced, some of the battles that he's faced in his life, that he was able to overcome to become, like we say, the king, T.I., and be the conglomerate that he's been able to become. And we're just excited about that conversation, the performance, and all the different things that we have that night going on.
And what was the reaction of these guests? Like, I'm sure they give you feedback as well. What are their feelings and reaction after they experienced the event, getting all this positive, not speech, but stories about their life and their struggles and overcoming those struggles? What's some of their feedback that they give to your organization?
Yeah, no, I mean, they they really like it. They take to it. That's why they do agree to come on, because they can relate to it. Because it relates to everybody, because everybody at some point has had a down point in their life, where they could have just folded the tent and gave up, or overcame that adverse situation to be able to achieve whatever they were, whatever their profession or whatever obstacle they had to, overcome that hurdle at that point in their life. And the celebrity is no different. They are celebrity, but they're no different than you and I.
Right.
They came from the same neighborhoods, the same backgrounds, went to the same schools, had to overcome the same obstacles. Yes, they've reached a platform where they have a different visibility than we do, but they're human at the end of the day. So the same things we go through are the same things they go through.
In businesses, what's the process that you guys have for businesses who maybe not just want to be involved in this event, but in future events of Icon Talks? How can they lock arms with you guys?
Yeah, so like I said, Icon Talks, it gets a lot of the bells, the whistles, the notoriety, but truly the service, what we do within the community, is truly what it's all about. Icon and ICANN Foundation, and we are a 501c3. So you can go to www.icontalks.com, go to our philanthropic page, read more about our foundation, how you can get involved, how you can donate, and be involved in some of our community initiatives as well. It's not all about donating, even though that is a big part of it, so that we're able to fund some of the initiatives that we have. But some of the greatest gift one can give is that of oneself for the betterment of somebody else.
Right.
And giving your time and serving, you can't put a price value on that.
And how can people get involved if they want to volunteer? What's the process for it?
Yeah, so they can go to www.icontalks.com and they can send us a message that they want to get involved in one of our events coming up. They want to volunteer, whether it's haircuts for the homeless, helping getting the word out about our shoe drive, volunteering at our Thanksgiving meal every year, or helping organize with the toy drive, or getting the word out, or being part of one of the Icon Talks events in the city or state near you.
In the toy drive, when is that officially launching for people to start donating toys and stuff?
Yeah, so it's gonna launch the second week of December, leading up to Christmas, and we will have drop-off stations. We haven't solidified those just yet, but like I said, the second week of December, we'll have the drop-off stations throughout the city, where you can drop off a toy and put a smile on somebody's face that when they get an opportunity to open a toy for Christmas.
You talked about a lot today with success and the meaning of working hard and achieving your goals. Say someone's listening and they're in a business or entrepreneurship. What's some things you would tell them to keep them driving for more as far as leadership and accountability? What's some of the key ingredients for them as well, for the small entrepreneurs out there, small businesses?
Yeah, like I always say, I'm a firm believer you have to put God first, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan of attack. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. So you have to have a plan. You have to have belief in oneself and an unbelievable work ethic. And if you truly stick to that, you can achieve it. And like I say, every day, you don't have to do everything, but you have to do something towards that each and every single day. If that's going to be your ultimate goal and that's what you want to do and that's what you want to achieve, you have to pull on that lever every day. I call them daily deposits. You have to give daily deposits towards your goal every single day, and eventually that goal will come to pass.
And you mentioned faith multiple times. Let's dig into that a little bit. How has faith in life in general play a role for you?
Yeah, I mean...
How did you find it, and how?
Yeah, no, I grew up in the church. My mom is the devout Catholic, you know, and I'm Catholic, and I grew up in the church. But God is so real. You know, people, you know, they tell me and my partner all the time, oh man, you guys are so lucky. Oh man, you guys are living the life and everything like this. But it's truly God. We couldn't have been able to do all this if it wasn't for Him. We're just vessels here on earth, and He's using us and giving us a platform to not only proclaim His holy name, but to serve. And that's what we're trying to do.
Man, that's very good right there, because a lot of people, they're always asking, what is that key ingredient? Like, some people think it's a special sauce or just some kind of, if you got this and you got that, then it's all going to be perfect. But like you're saying, it is a journey. And it's not just something that just instantly happens in one life. It's a choice, series of choices.
Yeah, and nothing in life is easy, or everybody would be doing it.
Exactly.
Nothing is.
That's true.
There's, you know, we live in a me, now society, right? We always want it now, right? But you know, if that was the case, everybody would be doing it, and that's not the case. You're gonna have to put in there's a lot of sleepless nights, late nights, early mornings. But if you're willing to sacrifice and put in the time and have dedication and hard work, you can achieve it.
What was your favorite part of being a part of the nonprofit Icon Talks? What's your favorite part that you get the most?
Yeah, just truly, you know, the other day at our mentorship program, you know, a kid came up and said, "You're my hero," you know, and that's truly incredible. You know, it lets me know that we're on the right track. If somebody out there is looking up to me and wants to emulate what they see, and if we can just touch one kid, I mean, we've served a purpose,
right?
You know, but we're trying to touch and serve as many as we can.
Real quick, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to the owner of Rockafellas Barber Shop, allowing Refocused Podcast to be here today. Today we are with John Hartsfield, co-founder of Icon Talks. And once again, how can people keep in touch with you guys on social media?
Yeah, on social media, Instagram at Icon Talks. At Icon Talks. Our Facebook, Icon Talks as well. Online, www.icontalks.com. Make sure that you go to icontalks.com, www.tobincenter.org, and get your tickets. December 7th, T.I., Tip, Harris will be in the building, Icon Talks San Antonio, and we're excited to see all of you there.
Is there going to be any other cities and stuff you guys going to be going to shortly?
Yeah,
like maybe in the new year.
Yeah, we're rolling out 2018 schedule, but you know, we're gonna always do an event here because I'm here. My partner's in DC, so we'll always have a DC event, and then there'll be 3 additional events. So we'll probably do 4 to 5 events a year. Once a quarter, we'll have an Icon Talks event, and we'll be coming to a city near you.
And with volunteers, real quick, do you guys recruit volunteers in every city, or you kind of take some people from San Antonio and go to the cities? How does that?
Yeah, so we have a team that goes with us everywhere, but we do. Each city we go to, we do welcome volunteers in that city.
Awesome. Well, John, it's been a very great interview having you as a guest today. Is there anything else you would like to say, especially whether it's for youth or if it's for entrepreneurs out there? Any last words you would like to of encouragement for people?
Yeah, just believe in yourself. If you believe, you can achieve, and you know, we have to lead by example, you know, and that's what we're trying to do. Be the change that you want to see in the world, and I'll leave it with that.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
that's a drop mic moment. Well, there you have it, folks. I want to thank everybody who's been supporting us, and make sure you guys get your tickets, man. Don't wait. Get it today. All the information is going to be in the description of the podcast, so make sure you guys go out and support. And definitely find a way you can volunteer if you're a business. Find a way you can just go out and just help Icon Talks and support the movement and what they're doing and what they represent. Lastly, I just want to give a big shout out to Rico Rodriguez, the owner of Rockafellas Barber Shop. You guys ever in San Antonio, make sure you go 1733 Babcock Rd, San Antonio, Texas. And today, like always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Till next time, peace out and God bless.